Hey guys, this is EAF Guide, and it might sound a little bit low on the quality. I'm doing it on another device, but I still feel like I can get the message through. And today we're going to be discussing the ideal state to be able to maneuver the reality how you choose. Creating your life how you want to make it, and to do that, you have to have a state internally where you're not fixated on anything other than your own infinity. Just being in a state where you're aware of your own presence and nothing else. Being in I'll call it a zero state. You're right at your core. At that zero state, at that starting state. When you're there, you're able to feel what you want. You're able to really observe your feeling. You're not outside of yourself. You're inside. So you're at that zero state, and you have your canvas. And your canvas is pretty much blank when you're at that state. You're able to start from somewhere new. Once you get to this state, you have a clear canvas. Just say if you went to the state and your canvas already had things on it, and you're intending to manifest things, but your canvas isn't clear. You haven't got your state clear, vibrationally, feeling wise, and just state wise. You got to be clear first before you do anything. But back on the example I was giving, just say you're manifesting and you're kind of foggy, and you're just getting in the state where this is what I want. You're kind of forcing it a little bit. Yeah, the universe that's connected to you is definitely seeing it, but that fogginess can definitely hinder what you're creating. You're not doing it from a blank standpoint. That's like a painter. A painter will not just get on another person's painting and start painting theirs. They want to start from a blank canvas. That's the only way you can do that. You have to be at a state where it's clear, and it's not hard to come by. It's real easy. I'd say advice is to either go somewhere where you're alone, sit down, lay down, whichever one you prefer. If you can lay down and be able to stay up, I give you an award for that, because that's definitely something you got to keep in mind when you're laying down. Sometimes your body wants to sleep. If you can keep up and do that, kudos to you. I'd say sit down, sit up straight, and just close your eyes and focus on your breathing and count to 10 all the way down to 0 3 times, and say it in your mind. And I'll say every breath you do, that can be a countdown. So like 10, wait a second, 9, and you're going down, and you're going down, and you're being aware of that counting, and then your breath. That's it. Once you do that, I'll give it a moment, and then I'd say if you can identify 0 as a state where you're at your core, I'd say 0, or drop to 0, drop to 0, drop to 0, drop to 0. And what that means is you're dropping to that infinite state in you, the state of darkness, the state of, you can say nothingness, but there's so much there. But that state of one, and I'll say drop to 0. That's an infinite number. So drop to 0, get in that state, drop to 0, and you stay in this state, stay in it. Feel what it feels. Feel it exactly how it is, so you can be able to get in that state more often and know how it feels. Get used to that state. And next thing, if you're going to manifest, I'd say, one, know what it is. Know that this is going to happen. So be clear as to what you want to have. Be honest with yourself. Is this what you want? Know that you're going to get it by being in this state, and by doing what you're going to do. It's going to work. Just know, is this right for me and is it beneficial for other people? You know? So ask that and you manifest it. Now, in terms of getting it, now go in this infinite state and go in your mind's eye or even your heart and visualize it exactly how you'd see it. But you gotta craft it. Craft it exactly how you want it and be in the state where you're in it. You're in first person exactly what you want to be, where you want to be, how you want to be, and you see it for what it is, and you put a lot of feeling and awareness into it. You're going to be in the state. You're going to feel a lot of it, and just do it lightly. Don't put too much effort. Like just do it real light, like it's easy, because it is. And you do that, you experience it in there. Stay in there however long you want. Be able to. The longer you're able to really be focused and not focused on your outside realm and knowing that what you're seeing and what you created is true, you can be able to be in there for a minute because you're building up momentum and you're doing yourself a good favor by seeing it because you can really be able to maneuver and create it how you want before it comes here. Then when you get it in that state and you like it how you created it, I'd say talk to yourself while you're in that moment. Be like, it's wonderful, and so it all is, and end it off that. Let it go. Let it go. Just straight up let it go. And I guess from time to time, just be grateful that you created your life. You create your life with your man. But I'd say this as an affirmation to just be assured that everything you do is for your highest benefit. I create my reality with my imagination for my highest evolution. You can say that from time to time, and that's just like assurance that everything I do for myself, it manifests and it helps my life. Because if you did it once with that intention and focus, you don't have to do it again because the universe knows everything that you do. So everything that you do plays a big part in your reality. So what you did there is going to play a big part. It's going to come like butter, like how butter just burns on a pot pan, when the fire is on high. It's going to be real simple. It's going to get it sizzling. And you got to get used to whatever you manifest it, no matter what it is, that's what you wanted, get used to it. Because you got used to it through that state. Now you're going to see it on your external realm because you went to the eternal realm and played it out. So it's really going to come. That's how everything comes out, Internal first, external second. I'm making a book about that, a little audio book. It's still in the works, honestly. I'll say it'll be done relatively short. Give me about like 2 weeks. It'll be out. It'll be on the channel, and you'll be able to download it on YouTube. It'll be a link in the description, and it's gonna be there to help people see the way within themselves. I'm just pointing the way, that's all. It's pointing the way where it's always been there for that audio book, External first, not external first. Internal first, external second. That's the audio book title. It's going to be a good one, guys. It's going to be free too. It's going to be 100% free. Now back on this state. This state that you created for yourself, or not even created, but that you're aware in, is the state of balance. It's the state of all knowing, it's the state of creation. But you're not being emotionally attached. You just feel yourself, but you're not putting an emotion. You're not putting a label. You're just in the state, and it is what it is. Infinite love, If anything, it's unconditional love and peace. And once you're able to stay in this state, you're going to be able to be open to the intelligence that your intuition's telling you, that your self is telling you, and that celestial entities that are really seeking you to even put yourself higher, and they're going to be telling you information. So you're going to be really doing yourself a big favor by staying in this state. You're going to be hearing a lot of things within. You're going to be seeing a lot of things. And once you're in the zero state, anything can flow past you and you're still going to be in this state because you understand there's going to be a lot of things going on around me, but it's about the awareness of being, staying focused on yourself, your infinite self. The only thing that you are is that self. Anything else besides that can flow, and unless you react to it and give it attention, you're not though. You're going to stay in that flow. It can pass by like a TV channel, just keep flowing, keep changing the channel regardless of what's being sent to you. There's gonna be a lot of channels being sent to you. Unless you react, you're gonna get into it. But if you don't, you won't. It'll just flow. It'll keep flowing. And then once your mind is clear and everything's clear, you're going to be seeing a lot of visions and a lot of celestial experiences being in that state, because you're going to be more aware of other realities. That's just the bottom line. Even if you weren't looking for that, you're going to end up finding that, because that's what it's all about, expanding. Just expanding. Well, this is just a video, guys, letting you know about the state. Just wanted to talk to you guys, give you guys some wisdom. You guys are my teachers, I learn from you guys, just how you guys learn everywhere else. You guys are my teachers, so I learn. I'm here to learn. Let me know what you guys want to hear, and let me guys know about what you think about this video, Give me a thumbs up. Send a like, the algorithms love that. And you guys have a wonderful day. Peace.